Hello, and thanks for joining me today. Today is another 30-30 where I take 30 minutes or less to tell you what's going to happen over the next 30 days here at Chic Sparrow. So, can you believe it's December already? I feel like it was January just 2 weeks ago. And the year has gone by so quickly. And I know I personally am really looking forward to 2022. But I'm always looking forward to the next year, always. So I love change. Change makes me so happy because it's something new, and I just am a person who really loves change. I know some people don't like change very much, and that's why we decided to do the 30-30 videos, so that if you're not really into change, hopefully this will help ease you into it a little bit easier, and you kind of have like a little heads up so that you know what's going on. All right, had to adjust the microphone, but we're good now. Yeah, so the first thing that I want to go over are the shipping deadlines for December. And the shipping deadlines is if you're in the United States, then you need to order by the 15th of December so that we can get it shipped out to you in time for the Christmas holiday. If you have other holidays that are around that time that you're celebrating, then kind of just adjust accordingly, and we will do our very best to get it out to you in time. If unfortunately you are overseas, then we have no guarantee for a Christmas arrival. We can't guarantee it. I don't even guarantee it for the United States, but I'm going to do everything that I can to get everything shipped out as quick as possible so that you can have it under the tree if that is what your goal is. In 2022, we're going to have several leathers retire. And once I go through inventory at the end of December, which is when we do our year-end inventory, I will know exactly what leathers those will be. Based on their popularity, that's all it's based on. Actually, that's not quite true. It's based on popularity and availability. So if a leather is not readily available to me, then I'm not going to continue to stock it. That makes sense, right? And if it's not popular, I'm not going to continue to stock it either. So if your favorite leather winds up missing, I understand and I'm sorry, but it probably wasn't popular or it wasn't available. One of the two. That's how we decide what stays and what goes. So be prepared. Your favorite might get cut. It may not. I know for sure, we will be keeping the Austin line. We will be keeping the creme line. We will be keeping the Scouts and the Artist Collection. So for sure, those four will be staying for sure. And then I also have other stuff coming like once a month, or for every month, not once a month, but for every month in the year 2022, we will have like a special edition that will happen only during that month. And we will make it only during that month, and you'll be able to buy it until the inventory runs out. If that takes a month, then it's a month. If it takes 6 months, then it will be 6 months. But you'll find a January special in January, a February special in February, so on and so forth. So keep your eyes out for that. Hopefully that will be something fun and enjoyable for our collectors. And in January, we're going to launch the number 8, which I have shown over on Instagram. It's this right here. You can go over to The Chic Sparrow on Instagram and check out some of the reels. I put one up of this exact notebook. We are going to start producing these in December, and they will be hopefully ready and available in January, and you'll be able to get them. The number 8 is called number 8 because this is going to be our 8th year, which technically it's actually the beginning of the 9th year, but because we're just finishing up our 8th year, but that's not how you count anniversaries, is it? So it's for our 8th anniversary, we are doing this design, and you can go look at it over on Instagram. I'll give you a sneak peek of it right here. It does have a snap closure. It is the size of this is an extra wide. It takes wide inserts like the Moleskine Cahiers. They come in a pack of 3, so it takes those or notebooks that are equal in size inside here, and you could easily fit 6 of them in here, no problem. But I have 3 in here. And so it has these big, extra big pockets over here on the side. It has a pocket underneath here. It has 4 elastics. Okay, it has a pocket. Let me pull that out. It has a swooped pocket here in the back. It has a pen holder, which you might think, hey, that's not for me, but I hope you try it because it's actually very secure and holds the pen very well. And if you want to slip your pen inside, you can. See, I just slipped the pen inside, so it's in there really good. It's very secure. I like it a lot. That's why I don't like it though, is because it doesn't come out very easily, in my opinion. Because I made it to work like this. So you put the pen, and you guys aren't seeing what I'm doing, but you put the pen clip into the hole, and it stays like that. So that's how I made it to be. I like it a lot. It's wide enough to fit the Lamy Safari or All Star. That extra wide clip that it has, I made it extra wide so that it would fit those pens specifically and anything smaller. In the back, in this back pocket here, if you want to put a book, you can put one that is smaller, and I have the B6 Plus from Lloydstrom. I have that inside that pocket. It fits perfectly. It fits very well. And because it's smaller, like you can see that it's smaller than the wide inserts. So once it's in the pocket like that, when you close it, because it's smaller than the wide inserts, it lines up on the edge really, really nicely. And your pen still has plenty of room to live there. The strap snaps right there on that. I purposefully did not put stitching on the strap because I know there are individuals who like to really, really stuff their notebook nice and big and nice and thick. And so I left it unstitched so that it could stretch. It's not going to stretch if you don't overstuff it, so you don't need to worry about that at all. But if you overstuff it, it will stretch so that it can accommodate all the stuffing that you put in there. But otherwise, that's the design for the number 8. It's very simple. I love it. I have used it every single day since it's was put in my hands, and I take it with me pretty much everywhere I go, and very, very excited about this design, and I hope that you guys are too. The other thing that's coming out is going to be the holiday collection is launching on, well, for me, it's tomorrow. So the Noel and the other 3 are launching. They're probably already mostly gone, so I don't really want to talk about them. So one of the other things that we're going to be not doing anymore is the heritage design. That's also going to be retired, and those leathers will come into our Cascade design. So they will be, we'll just transition them over into the Cascade design, and we'll start making them with that. And they will also have matching stitching. They will not have contrast stitching like they did with the Heritage. So be prepared for that as well. The Scout folios are happening. In fact, we already have them in production. And I was able to get my supplier to thin the leather for me before they send it to me. And so now we can make folios with them, and we just, on the inside, we do them the exact same way that we do the Scout, which is with the creme inside. And so it has the creme brulee leather inside and the maverick leather on the outside, and it's the Scout folio. And They're lovely. I had one and I squished it and it felt great, and it feels really nice on the notebook. So I'm really glad that I was able to get that for you and that you're going to be able to enjoy those folios and that folio design. It will come in regular folios and it will come in the Cascade folios, and of course the weeks and everything like that will be included in that as well. I overestimated how much inventory I was going to need for Black Friday. And so we have a lot of excess overstock things. And some things we're completely out of because they're just more popular than I can keep up with. And so I'm sorry, those are out, and other things are just way overstocked. So what we're going to do is have an overstock sale in December, and please sign up for our email newsletter and we will email you all of the details. But I have to move as much inventory as possible before the end of the year, so it's going to be a bigger sale than Black Friday was. And like I'm working through the processes of what it's going to be exactly. I have it kind of up here what I want it to be, but I need to work it through properly before I tell you guys exactly what it is. But know that I will be having an overstock sale in December because we have way too much inventory and I can't finish out the year with that much inventory. So we're going to, I would rather break even than have to do at the end of the year what we have to do when we have too much inventory. And I don't want to bore you with all of those details. But yeah, and then the other thing that I'm working on, and it's going to come up, you'll probably see me talk about it on Instagram because that's where I tend to talk about stuff like this, is on Instagram, usually on stories or in reels. So if you're not following us over there, you probably want to like head over and follow us. It's at the Chic Sparrow on Instagram, and we are starting up TikTok as well. So if you're already on TikTok, find us on TikTok, and you can get these kind of details there as well, because I like to work through them with people and not do so much stuff in secret. It's never a secret here, but it might seem like a secret to you because I don't talk about them or make a video about it all the time. But I will be doing a close-up video of this. I'm just waiting for my pattern pieces to come in so that I can make one that isn't the prototype, because this is the prototype and I did change a couple of minor details. So that video will be coming in the next 30 days. And oh yes, so stationery. So I am working with a pretty popular company to be able to retail their product to you, and I'm very excited about it. Once I have the product in-house, I will make the announcement as to exactly what it is, because I've learned in the past that if I talk about it too early, it might fall through, and then you guys are left disappointed because I told you about it and then it didn't happen. So it makes me look like I'm wishy-washy and changed my mind, when in reality, that's not what happened. But anyway, once it's here, we'll talk about it. I'll be sure and show it to you. I'm very excited about it. They sent us samples. I'm very excited about the samples. And I have personally been designing some rubber stamps. Well, they're not rubber stamps. They're clear polymer stamps. So I've been designing them and working on them. And so those are coming as well. And yeah, I'm very excited about those. I want them to make journaling and planning easier. That's the whole point behind them. They're not necessarily like cute. In fact, I wouldn't call them cute at all, but they're very functional. And I think for people who want to have a nice looking planner, they're going to be great for you. And especially if you like to DIY, or you like a certain paper, but that paper doesn't come in the planner layout that you want, you'll be able to quickly make it yourself and have it look nice when you're finished. And, just be able to do it with speed and accuracy and you can pick your colors. I mean, it's so customizable. So that's the whole point behind why I'm making them. And hopefully you will like them. And I'm excited to make them. I keep making stuff. I've been making stuff nonstop. So it's exciting. But that is it, guys. That's what we've been up to. That's what we're kind of planning for our 2022 and for the end of the year. So if you have any questions, which I'm sure that you do, and you always come up with great ones, please leave them down below, and either myself or Allie will answer your questions. And hopefully, this is enough of a heads up for you guys. Some of your favorites might be gone next year, and that's just to make room for more favorites that could come, and more designs too. Oh, I thought up another design last night as I was falling asleep, and I can't wait to try that. So I'm actually going to go right now and make that design while it's still fresh in my head, and I think it's going to be a good one for people who like simplicity. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me right now, and I am going to go get busy. I hope that you have a great and wonderful holiday. I will see you before then for sure, but yeah, have a great one. Bye.